Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. As you know that I recently got a job here in the UK, and I was thinking that what could be some of the ways by which I can invest my money, because as you know that if I keep that monthly salary in my bank account and I just leave it in my bank account itself, it will essentially burn by the end of the year because of the inflation, because the price of the goods increase year on year wise, and as you know in the UK the inflation is really up this year. Basically it means that the price of the goods have increased, but the money which is left in the bank account is essentially being remain constant, right? So you actually want that money, instead of being in a bank account, to be invested somewhere that your money keeps on growing. And one of the way by which I kind of keep growing my money is by investing in stock market. Again, the link is in description box below if you want to invest in stock market. But also another way which I have recently found it out is by investing in real estate. Now when I talk about investing in real estate, you might be thinking about, oh well, is Jashan going to buy a new house, or is he going to buy like some property or like a plot or something like that? But like this is what I used to think about real estate like past 1 or 2 months. But like recently I came across this very useful platform called Reinvest24. Here you actually don't have to think about buying a full property, but you can actually invest in some units for that property itself. I'll be explaining more about this platform in this video itself. It will be a full proper review of Reinvest24. So make sure you watch this video until the end, and let's straight away get started with this video. So in the first section of this video, I'll be talking about their background of Reinvest24. So in terms of the background, they were founded in 2018. So it's been like 4 years that they are in operation. Then secondly, the way to make money is by being an investor on this platform. And last year, they have actually repaid their investors around 6 million euros. This is again a really big achievement. And moreover, the investors who are actually investing on their platform, and you can see that the amount of the total projects which they have funded has been increased from 2018 to 2022. So you can be really reassured that you're going to get some solid good returns by investing on this platform itself. Moreover, just to add something in your bucket, that this year they have reached more than 20,000 investors. I think they're around at 21,000 mark. So which is again a really big achievement that they've been able to accomplish over 20,000 investors in just 4 years, and where the investors has got back 16 million euros and around 36 billion euros of projects have been funded. So this was a short background around Reinvest24. Now let's dive a bit more into how does the platform works itself. So in order to describe how does the platform work, I will give you an example. So the example over here is that let's say that you want to buy a house, right? And that house costs you, as an example, like around 100,000 euros, right? So the traditional way of thinking would be that if you want to buy that property, you might need to go for a mortgage. In order to for that mortgage, you also need to pay deposit, and you also need to go through the credit check and all those stuff. So that's a traditional way of thinking when you think about buying a real estate. Otherwise, you need to have 100,000 euros upfront ready so that you buy that property. Whereas Reinvest24 has got a completely different approach when it comes to buying a real estate, right? So what will be happening on Reinvest24 platform is that for that property A, which was that house, it will be advertised on their platform. You can start actually buying certain units of that property. Let's say if there was 100,000 euros was that property cost, that was the total cost, and they will be having certain units, and one unit might be, in this case, let's say one unit is equal to 1 euro. So basically they'll be having 100,000 units available for the investors like you who can actually buy those units. So you can go ahead on their platform and you can buy, let's say 100 units, 200 units, 300 units. So for example, if you bought 100 units for that property, it will equate to 100 euros being invested in that property itself, right? So this was an example, like a short example, that if it was a house. But now you think about, so basically most of the property which are on Reinvest platform, there are really big projects, right? That the project might cost them around, let's say around 1 million, it might be 2 million, it might be 10 million. So the value of the projects are really huge. So it might be really difficult for you as an individual to own that full property. So that's why buying those units are really important, right? So me, like for someone who is just getting started with investing in the real estate and who doesn't has that capacity to maybe, let's say, straight away 400,000 euros, he or she can start actually investing in the real estate by the help of Reinvest24 platform itself. So now you might be thinking, well, yes, you have bought that property, which is very good. Now how will you start making the money out of that property itself? Now when you think about, when you bought that property, the main project holder of that property, so they will be giving that property, let's say, on a rent. So you'll be making income every single month with the help of the rental proportion given to you. So that's one single way of making money, which is through rent. And the second way of making the money is, now let's say you've got that property. Now you have actually owned that property, and let's say after 10 years, so if that property was initially 100,000 euros, and after 10 years maybe you sell it for, let's say, 200,000 euros, right? So you've got that difference coming in, so that's called capital gain. So you'll be actually making a capital gain as well once the property has been sold. So these are the two ways by which you can start making money with the help of Reinvest24, which is first of all with the rental yield. The second one is through the capital gains. Just quickly summarize that how this platform works. The first thing is that you invest in a property of your interest, which you'll be able to find on this platform. The second step is that you'll start earning money from the rent and capital yield, and then comes the final step where you can sell and cash out. You can actually sell that units to the different investors, and you can actually cash out your money at any point of time. So this is again a very good advantage of this platform, that you can sell those units which you've purchased in property anytime, and you can actually start like basically cash it out, and you can get the yield whichever you have made out of it, right? So well, on top of this, the second benefit of this platform is that you can actually diversify your real estate portfolio. For example, you can actually purchase, let's say, 100 units in one property, you can purchase 1,000 units in another, based upon the interest of the different properties which you have got, and your affordability, like how much you can afford. You can actually diversify your portfolio, and you can actually make a lot of gain by the use of this platform. So the second benefit is the diversification of your portfolio itself. So well, in this part of the video, I would like to explain you that how you can actually start investing on this platform, and also you can see that how much profit can you make with respect to that investment which you've made, right? So the first thing is, we will be able to check that how much profit can we make. So all you need to do is, so I'll be mentioning one of the link in the description of this video. You click on that link and it will be taking you to this web page, which is just right in front of my screen, which is for Reinvest24. And all you need to do is, you can just simply put the amount you are willing to invest. So it might be that you want to invest around 10,000 euros. So you can click on calculate profit, and it will give you this really nice interesting graph, right? So basically what this graph is telling you is that if you invest 10,000 euros and then you keep investing 500 euros every single month for a duration of 8 years. By the way, the calculator is really flexible. You can change it to 8 years, you can put 10 years, 15 years, and so on. And basically, if every single year, if you've got an average yield of 14%, which is through your rental income by lending that loan to that specific property, and you can also put the capital gain, but I've put 0 at the moment, it will be showing you that how much money will you be able to get by the end of that 80 years period, right? So as you can see, you can make actually around 117,595 euros if you just invested 57,500 euros over 8 years period, which kind of equates to like a monthly passive income of 1,300 euros. So this is a really great kind of a calculator which they've got on their platform, and then also it gives you like every monthly kind of breakdown as well, like how much gain are you making every single month, and so on for 8 years period. So this is a really great calculator which you can use on Reinvest24 platform in terms of how much profit you can make out of your investment itself. Now you know that how much profit you can make like by investing in a specific property. Now I want to find out like where you can find the property. So there's a properties tab on the web page itself. Once you click on the property, just go and just select your one of the favorite ones. So in my case, I selected this property which is in Spain. You can have a look on the photos of that property, at how it's going to be looking like once it's been funded fully. So it will showing you about the apartments and everything, like how the full property going to look like essentially, right? And then also they've got, if you go below, if you scroll down, it will also give you an overview of the area. So like those are the metrics which you really want to have a look in. Like those are the metrics which will kind of dictate your decision whether you want to invest or not, because like the area is something which you want to keep in consideration when you're investing in real estate, right? So all those information will be given on the platform itself. Moreover, then on the top of site, it will be showing you that how much interest rate you'll be getting against your loan, right? So in this case, it's around 15.5%. So this is the interest rate, and also you can simply put down the number, like how much you want to invest. So if it is around 100 euros you want to invest, so you can see how much interest you will be able to get back against that loan, right? So it will be around 16.52 in this case. So like this is how you can actually start investing on the platform itself. Like in the final section of this video, I would like to also give you some of the reviews of the people who have actually used this platform. So one of the review which I'm going to read out is from Jalina. So she says like there are numerous investment platforms available on the market offering higher than average returns on your investments, but Reinvest24 offers an absolutely new revenue model due to rental fee income and property price growth together. There's no limited time for investment, so you can sell your claim units anytime. I invested into Reinvest24 and hope this company will grow their portfolio very fast into other markets. So again, as you can see, like that one of the point which I mentioned previously was that once you have bought those units of a particular property, you can sell them anytime, right? So on the platform itself, so which is again one of the really good benefit which is also being reflected in Jalina's review itself, right? So apart from Jalina's review, there are various other reviews which have been given to this platform. As I mentioned previously, they're here from the last 4 years. It's a really trustable platform. So they've funded over 36 million euros and the investors have got back around 16 million euros, and their investor portfolio has grown to over 20,000 investors itself, right? And moreover, they've got very good system of risk management. So it's a really one of the trusted and secure platform which you can actually rely on and actually start investing in the real estate. So this was all about the video. I hope this video was informative. You want me to make more of the financial videos, feel free to comment down which financial videos you want me to make. Moreover, there's a link in the description box for the Reinvest24. Make sure you click on that link and have a look on the Reinvest24 and start investing in real estate.